My name is Beth McDonald, and I am very recent graduate of Crandall University. Um, I technically haven't really graduated yet because my graduation was postponed until November, but had everything gone as normal and life not do these weird things, I would have graduated on May 2nd. So I still consider myself a graduate of university. And now I'm looking into how to apply for full-time work because I took my bachelor's of education. So now I am starting to apply for the teaching world.
Hi, my name is Sarah. So I go to STU. I just finished my third year. And it was really chaotic when I had to move all my stuff from school during third year, especially when I was just stressing out about exams and stuff. And it was really difficult to finish my year from home, but I did it. So now I'm just looking for summer work because there's not a lot of things available right now. But yeah, that's my situation.
Sure. So to promote self-care, I actually at the beginning really struggled with this and hit some pretty deep lows. Um, but I bounced back by refinding a love of journaling and blogging and being able to write out my feelings and validate my feelings and say it's okay to feel these things. And just because other people have it way worse than you do doesn't mean that you're not feeling these things. So allowing myself to feel and then writing about it really helped take my mind off of it. I've also been chatting with a lot of friends. I'm an extrovert, so staying inside every day is not my favorite thing. So I've been Zoom calling a lot. I've been Facebook chatting a lot, um, and keeping up with friends who I never actually had time before to keep up with. I'm also a Christian, so I've been spending a lot of time reading my Bible and journaling about that. So that's been really good on my mental health. I suppose that's about it.
Yeah, so to promote self care, I've been going on walks and runs. It's very nice just to feel the wind in your face and to go outside and just smell the outdoors. That's been really helpful for my mental health. Definitely with this COVID situation, I've struggled with my mental health and also hit some pretty low places. So another thing I've been doing for mental resiliency is seeing counselors, like calling them over the phone, and also going to the doctor, and just reaching out to friends and FaceTiming, like anything that works to help me feel better is what I do. And I think the thing that I've learned the most is that you need to do what is best for yourself, especially in times like this, because if you don't, you will enter a mental burnout zone. So I think that it's very important that you do things like walk and run, or I've also been playing the piano and playing guitar. I think that those things are all very helpful for mental health, and that everyone should do what helps them the best.
So, my greatest challenge with this pandemic is one that I feel like a lot of people are facing, and it's being an extrovert and being at home all day, every day. So, I live with my parents still to save money through university, and I live with my younger sister. However, they all have careers. Like, my dad works from home and he just always has. My sister's office moved home when all of this pandemic started. And my mom went kind of stir crazy at home and found out that they really needed help at Superstore, so she began working there, which left me really alone all day, every day. So I really struggled with that, especially in the beginning. And I also found that my productivity really lacked. So during the school year, I would typically wake up around, I don't know, 8 or 9 and get productive with my day and get assignments done and all of this sort of thing. But all of a sudden, my assignments are gone. Um, Everything I actually have to do is gone, and I'm left with next to nothing to do, and my productiveness just went down the hole. And even the little things around the house that I could be doing to help, like cleaning up or doing the laundry or, I don't know, cleaning the bathroom, I don't want to do it at all. So that's probably the greatest challenge is loneliness and productivity.
So my greatest struggle has definitely been stress. So I know a lot of people are stressed right now about jobs, and I'm also taking an online course until July. So that's just been really stressful. Some days it's really hard to have a product brain, like a brain that will wake up and just automatically be productive. And I'm also an extrovert, so staying home has been difficult as well. And I think I've been really struggling with um, missing my support system because when you're a university student, your school really becomes your home. It really becomes your place. And when all of that's just suddenly ripped away, it's really difficult to deal with. So I think my two greatest struggles have just been stress with finances, stress with finishing online courses, and just the absolute loneliness of missing my friends and my support system. It has been pretty rough.
I would have to say something that inspired me during these times is something as simple as people being really positive on social media. Um, for example, the actor from The Office, John Krasinski, I think it is, making those, I don't know if they're weekly, but those videos about some good news, that's really, really uplifting. Or the people on social media who very purposely don't post about the hardest parts of this pandemic because it's really, really hard to be at home and to feel helpless and then to just constantly see bad things popping up and you can't do anything about it. And I'd have to say that's what inspires me.
This something that has inspired me during these times, and it might sound crazy, is being alone has actually just inspired me to develop new hobbies, to try out new things. And I know a lot of people have tried that. And I know for me, like, I used to love writing. I used to write poetry and stories, and I used to love reading. And I just have felt a huge disconnect from that. And being left home alone has left me to say, well, what am I supposed to do? I don't have a lot to do. And so it's really inspired me to dig deep and figure out what I enjoy, and the things that I'm passionate about, and to just try to do uh, what I think is best for myself and what I think helps me to feel better. And that has just really inspired me to um, understand that your health is important and that doing things that you enjoy for yourself is good.
Something I look forward to in the future is honestly as simple as things going back to normal. I really, really look forward to going back to the movie theater and to arcades and getting to go see my friends and saying, hey, let's all go to the beach tonight, and all going to the beach without needing to question, okay, I guess you'll sit on your blanket over there and I'll sit on my blanket over here and we can kind of yell at each other, but we can't really talk. And I just can't wait to see humans again and to be able to interact with them in a normal way.
Something that I'm looking forward to in the future is definitely going out for dinner with my friends. I love that. And I am a huge coffee date person. Like every time I message my friends, it's like, hey, let's go out for coffee and just have a good chat. And I am really missing that, especially since I can't see my friends. So definitely just the togetherness. Like that is all that I'm missing. I just want to see my friends. I want to buy them coffee. I want to take them out for dinner. I want to do anything with them, like go for a drive, just anything at all. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Ooh, okay, the most important thing I've learned. I don't really know if it's so important, but I took the time to learn how to cook since all of my family has been working all day and I'm not. I've taken it upon myself to be in charge of making supper every night, and I've gotten really creative with it. I made like pork roast and I made like buttered chicken, which I've never done before, and neither has my mom. I made my first pie ever, and my mom ate it and said that it was better than her baking. And I was like, what? I don't bake. What is this? So I don't know if that's so important, but I suppose it's really a skill that's going to benefit me for the rest of my life, and I'd never taken the time to do it before this pandemic.
The most important thing I've learned is absolutely that when you're struggling, you need to reach out to people because there are so many people that have been struggling through this pandemic, and mental health has just raced through the roof, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. And I myself, and I know many other people, struggle to talk to people, especially when you can't even get together with them. But the most important thing I've learned is that when you were struggling, give someone a phone call, send them a text. Offer your help to be there for other people. And I think that is just absolutely essential because so many people are struggling and hurting, they're down. So, yeah, the most important thing I've learned is that you need to reach out because even if you think you're bothering someone, it could change your day or even change your life.